it's a movie. I don't care about the cost, just throw me the tag and I'm fucking right off. I hop in that jacket, I'm skirting right off. I've been fucking your bitch, but it's just for the... Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Radlon and I'm back with another video. As y'all can tell by the title we're finna be getting into today, we're finna be talking about why did I quit my job as a UPS driver helper. Now, I looking at this video like, didn't he just upload a video like a month ago saying that this was the best job ever and that he liked it? I'm gonna get into details to y'all on why I had to quit the job, you feel me, why it wasn't the right fit for me. And y'all just gonna comment down below if this happened to y'all and you have to quit too. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all my story, but I ain't gonna hold y'all up for too long, but we're just gonna get straight into the story. Alright, so boom. Alright, so I say around last month, around November 20th something, I started my first day of work for as a UPS driver helper. Now, before I started, you know, I had to go online, complete the application and stuff like that, and they had to send me an email. They had to send me an email for when I come to the UPS building to sign papers. Now, I did all that, and then it only takes like 10 minutes to sign papers, 5 minutes to sign papers, and after that, you leave. Now, after you leave, during that time period of you signing the papers, however you got there, you go back straight home after that. That's all you have to do for that day. And when you go home, before you leave, they tell you that they're gonna send you an email with a site for you to complete the rest of the application, because you have to, when you're done with the signing your papers and they email you, they send you a link and you have to do like these little games. You have to do these games, and the games test your the games technically just test you on situations that you will be in, and if you pass the games, then you pass, and they'll call you in based on your fit. Now, around November 20th or something, I say like a week or two has passed, and I haven't gotten one phone call from them at all. And then out of the blue, they texted me. They didn't call me. They texted me. So they text me and asked me, was I available to work today? And the first time they asked me, I said no, because I wasn't available to work. Now 2 days has gone by, and they text me again. They say, are you available to work today? And I say yes. And after I say yes, they text you around 7:25 to 7:30 every single day, asking you, are you available to work? And I would text back in like 5-10 minutes tops, and they'll always get back to me like 5 minutes back as soon as I text them. So when I say yes, they will reply back to me. After you say yes, when they ask you, are you available to work, they will say, okay, I will text you back in an hour to give you the location and the time to where you will meet your driver. Now, I say like, they text back at around 8:50-ish, 8:40-ish every single time, which is good. And so after they text you back at 8:50-ish, something around that time, they will send you the address, and they will send you the time, and they will send you your driver's name so you can meet them on time. Now, usually I was working at around 11:50-ish, around 11:30 for 8 hours. So I'll say like from 11:30 to like 7:30, something like that. That's how long I would work for that time period. And in that time period, I was getting paid around $20 an hour. So that was a very, very good job. But one thing that you guys don't know, as you probably didn't know, is that UPS driver helpers is a seasonal job. So you can't keep the job forever. You just have to keep it during the seasons, you feel me? So probably after New Year's, the job will be over. So you can only get it during seasonal time. So, right, they sent me the message to meet my driver's name and a time. So by the time they text me at 8:50, I will leave out the house around 9:40-ish, because it takes me around 2 to 3 hours to get to where my driver is at, because I picked a different location to meet my driver where I'm from, because it pays a lot more. If I would have stayed in the city that if I would have stayed in the city for the UPS job that I'll apply for, they only pay $14.50 an hour. My friend works there and he told me, but at the job I applied to, they give you $20 an hour, so that's $6 up, and I get paid way more. And one day of me working will give me like $300. Yeah, one day of working will give me $300, bro. So that was a very, very good job. Like around $200 to $300, that was a very, very good job. So I say And then every time they would do this, it was a good start. You feel me? They would give me the time, the location, and my driver, and I'll meet them and I'll be straight. Now, I say I worked on a Friday. No. I worked on a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday. I worked 3 days straight, back to back to back. You feel me? Because I want to work. I want to earn me some money. Now, after the 3 days was up, things started to change. Around Monday, they would text me at 7:25 around the same thing, and then I would say yes, I'm available to work. The same thing what I was telling y'all before. And then actually after damn, what the hell? Hold up. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So up to 3 days of me working, they was doing good. They was doing good up until that point. I would text every time they would text me, I'm available to work, I would say yes. And then something just changed. Just like that. It happened on the first time it happened, it was on Monday. They would text me, ask was I available to work, and I would say yes. And then every time I say yes, they would call me. They would call me, which they never usually do. They would call me and say, yes, are you available to work today? And then they would tell me, I will call you back in an hour, and I will send you the location, and I will send you the time to where you will meet your driver for today. And I would be like, okay, boom. And they'll tell me this, and they'll call me around 8:30 telling me this. And they'll say, I'll call you back in an hour. They never call me back in an hour. So they would start calling me around 11 o'clock, and they'll say, hey, can you come to this location around 12 o'clock? Like they started getting very, very unprofessional with me at this point. And I just started to get, that was the first time it happened. So I didn't really like snap. So, and it didn't really click in my head at that moment. But they started doing this like 3 to 4 more times. And after the 4th time, I was done with all that. So we gonna fast forward to the 4th time they did it. Now the 4th time they did it, they asked me was I able to come into work. I say yes. 7:25, 7:30 is the usual, and then they'll call me at 8:30, 8:40. Hey, are you available to come in to so and so and so at this location? And I'll say yes. And they say, okay, I will call you back in an hour with your information to meet your driver and what time you will meet your driver. And I say, okay. And then they'll hang up. Then I'll be waiting for an hour for them to call, and they don't ever call me back in the hour. They will call me around 11:30 every time. They would take 3 hours to call me back. And then they finally called me back at like 12 o'clock. I was driving to call my mom. They called me at 12 o'clock when I was driving. And they called me at 12 o'clock when I was driving. I answered, and I said, hello. And they said, can you come to this location in about an hour? And I was like, what? I was like, y'all can't keep texting me at 7:30 and then calling me at 8:30 and asking me, am I available to work? And y'all say you're gonna call me in an hour, and y'all don't call me in an hour. Y'all call me 3 to 4 times after the hour already passed, and y'all expect me to get to the job location in under an hour. I already told you guys where I live at. I already told you guys all of that. So you guys have to start being more professional and everything. Like, you guys can't have a job if y'all can't be professional and communicate. And they said something like, well, we got a whole bunch of people working. I was like, bro. None of that matters. At the end of the day, I'm a worker and I'm trying to work. It's your job to give me my stuff and my information on time so I can be to the job on time. You're not professional. And he said that. And so I hung up and I was like, I'm on my way to the location anyways. Because my mom was going to drop me off that day. So I was like, I'm on my way to that location. So I just hung up. And he texted my phone saying, you are very, very disrespectful. And I said, no, I'm not disrespectful. I'm communicating with you the right way. You guys don't know how to communicate. And the thing that ticked me off, bro, they told me if I ever have a question, I could call the phone. Every time I call the phone, it say beep, 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 like it's disconnected. Every time I call, it'll never ring. It never works. So their phone that they was calling me off was like a machine that only they can contact you on. And every time I text, they text me back hours later. So me and my mom driving, I forgot the location they sent me to. So I called their phone 7 times and I texted them 4 times. Now, me and my mom, we stopped by AutoZone because we was waiting on them to send me the location. Like 2 hours went past, they haven't texted me back or haven't called me or nothing like that. So I told my mom, let's just go. I'm finna quit. And I told them, like, you guys are very unprofessional. This is why I told them, you are very unprofessional. You guys can never call me unprofessional in your life. You don't answer your phones and you don't answer your text messages. I called you guys 7 times and I texted you 4 times. You haven't replied back to me so that I can be able to get to my job on time and earn my pay. And then They texted me something. They said something about me being disrespectful. And I was like, bro, I don't care. I don't need this job and I don't want this job. Y'all can stop texting me and all that. And basically after that, they said, that's fine. That's fine. You're very disrespectful. We don't need you anymore. And I was like, okay, I don't care. And after that, they unsubscribed me from the text thing. So I deleted the messages. If I saw the messages, I would have showed you guys all this. But yeah, after I said all that, they unsubscribed me from the text messages, basically so that I can get in contact with them to work again. And after that, haven't heard back from them. I quit around December 5th or something like that. I quit around December, early in December. So yeah, man, this is the reason why I had to quit my job as a UPS driver helper. It wasn't gonna last forever because it's a seasonal job, but still, like, I still wanted to stay there until it ended, bro. Like, I really wanted to stay there until it ended. Like, that could really rack you up some money, but that was my personal experience with the UPS driver helper. Now, my friend, I texted my friend and I asked him, like, he said this was the same exact reason why he quit. They would text him at 7:20 and text him back 3 hours later, expecting him to get to the UPS ground in under an hour when we don't have transportation all the time to get there under that hour. So he quit for the same reason that I did. And I texted UPS that and I told them my friend had the same exact reason why he quit it. You guys are very unprofessional. I'm not the only one that's been through this. So yeah, that's my UPS story, man. If y'all made this far, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It's your boy, Ran Loaded, and I'm out.